Hong Kong Park empty for the first time in 32 years as police surround venue after Tiananmen Massacre vigil banned.
Here's a summary of the article.
Hundreds of police officers were deployed at Victoria Park on Friday evening in anticipation of people showing up for the city's annual Tiananmen Massacre vigil in defiance of a police ban. The park's 6 football pitches remained empty at 8 p.m. the usual starting time of the vigil, several hours after the area was first sealed off under strict public order laws by more than 200 police at around 2 p.m. on Friday. Hundreds of black-clad activists roamed the streets around the park holding electronic candles as police sought to disperse them, unfurling flags warning they were in breach of the law. Police widened their cordon around the park and kept people and onlookers moving. Police briefly created a cordon outside Causeway Bay MTR station after a scuffle broke out with an activist holding an electronic candle at about 7 p.m. Meanwhile, some activists played protest songs as others made a point of walking near the park. Her appearance at the park comes just days after she was released without charge following her arrest by police on Sunday as she attempted to march alone from Wan Chai to the China liaison office with a yellow umbrella and a placard in her hands that read, "June 4 Tiananmen Lament." Dozens of police vehicles were seen parked along the nearby Causeway Road. Officers also patrolled inside the park and in streets around Causeway Bay, stopping and searching pedestrians as they walked around the nearby streets holding electronic candles or phone lights.
This post received a score of 42,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
China. This never happened. And if you don't stop talking about it, we'll do it again.
And that would also have never happened.
The Streisand effect.
The Streisand effect doesn't apply when the government has control of the information people have access to.
I live in HK. For now we still have full access to all information. But the Chinese government is doing their best to keep people physically separated so they can't organize. Needless to say, fuck China up their stupid asses middle finger light skin tone. Fuck them before they fuck you.
Ironically, this in itself is also a tribute to the victims. The empty park sends a powerful, chilling message.
As soon as they realize this, they'll be sending squads out to place picnic baskets and play frisbee.
Just a few armed soldiers eating a frisbee and playing picnic. Nothing to see here.
No sir, you must be thinking of the Tiananmen Square mascara. Great product. Move along now.
Lol. This is the stupidest shit. Government. Haha. There. Now no one can protest in this park. I think the optics of a politically charged park now surrounded by cops is doing all the work for the protesters. But what do I know? Man shrugging.
Right, just waiting for a meme to show up like, thousands of police memorialized Tiananmen Square by surrounding it.
Transparently shows what the government is truly afraid of. I'm surprised they don't allow a gathering and use the opportunity to document any possible collaborators. Okay, yeah, they already have them documented.
I mean, they've been imprisoning, beating up and threatening political activists or even outspoken moderates really for approximately 2 years now. I'd imagine anyone with any social presence or public opinion already has a file.
Also 10 million civilians right this minute in concentration camps. They are doing it and no one is stopping them. Edit 1.4 million approximately. No intention to deceive, just hastily written in emotions. It could be 100 and it would still be an atrocity.
The biggest issue why is because the world is highly economically dependent on China. No one acts because of fear of being cut off from China's vast integration into the global supply chain and access to their huge and growing domestic market. The only way to get out of this mess is to stand up alternative supply chains, which takes decades.
This is why America needs to shift to India and Southeast Asia for production now. Those countries would be happy to pick up the mantle.
Or shift it back to the US? Why is that not the obvious solution? Oh right, so America can continue to outsource labor and have products created under conditions that wouldn't be acceptable stateside, and might be too high-skilled for the 1M prisoners you have for slave labor. For the record, fuck China, but the US has been the biggest importer of Chinese goods and therefore has funded what has been happening.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes. and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.